product, faced with hard luck. Faced with hard luck. Card shots, thieves, murderers with hard luck. Pimps and card shots, thieves, murderers with hard luck. Your product, faced with hard luck. Faced with hard luck. Card shots, thieves, murderers with hard luck. Pimps and card shots, thieves, murderers with hard luck.
Welcome to the Hard Luck Show. Today we get right back into where we left off with Big Dog OG Lep Key. And if you didn't get a chance to tune into the last episode, you may want to go check that one out first. This series really holds a mirror to Lep Key in the most uncomfortable way and confronts him on his sobriety. It's a tough episode to swallow, but it's worth checking out. So, without further ado, part 2 of Lep Key's return here on the Hard Luck Show.
We're on this podcast right now.
Right. Well, then you know what? What advice would you like me to give the people listening?
No
It's not advice. I think you're giving lots of advice to lots of things. We're asking you what happened.
I made it back, man, when I wasn't supposed to.
Okay.
The thing of it is,
I'm going to be vigilant in this situation, regardless if you like it or not. I am vigilant because that's the way my program is today. It has to be strong, and it has to come to the point, man. You know, I'm not going to be nice. I'm not going to be nice to anybody when it comes to my program, or because I'll relapse. Because I was nice with everybody. I had an open heart. You know, I was like, cool. I like somebody told me, you need to take all that advice that you're giving other people and apply it to yourself.
I mean, that's true.
That's what I'm doing today. So I don't want to hear about negative shit that you did this, you're contradicting, you did this. I know I'm a contradicting motherfucker. I know I'm negative. I know all these negative things. But at night when I lay my head down to bed, I couldn't sleep in my room, Chumahan. When I started getting high, I didn't go back and put my head on that bed because it's humility that brings me to the forefront tonight, or this morning. It's humility, man. Because, you know what, like, how serious was your last relapse? You know, how serious was it? This last relapse is my last relapse just for this minute. You know what I'm saying?
I think part of it too, for at least for me, I'll just speak for me, but part of it too is sometimes I feel like it's like when you're talking to someone you respect, or when you're talking to a therapist, or you're talking to whoever it is you're supposed to be talking to.
Yeah, go ahead.
But you're not really talking real.
No, I hate to tell you this, but I have a new support system, right? These people, they really care, and I see that. Yeah. There's a quality, like sober living, like he said. I like that one. You know, I'm not in a sober living.
All right.
You know, I mean, I'm not where Porky's at. You know, I'm in a. It's, you know, I don't want to shout it out because I'm going to keep them anonymous.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But they're helping me, man, and I'm in these classes. And they're like, you know, so the detox lady was like, what are you going to do when you leave here? I go, can you sign me up for another month? And she's like, no problem, man. You're a good dude. Like, you're quiet in group. You know, like, I don't, this is maybe why I needed to come here and express myself, because I've been real quiet this time listening to a lot of things that people are saying. You know what I'm saying?
I think we know how to do program real well.
Well,
I do. Yeah. I know how to operate in a group. I've been in enough rehabs to do rehab real well.
And what happened?
Got loaded.
Right. You get loaded, man.
And they tell me how good I'm doing in these programs and all these things.
I just want to say,
but I get loaded.
Why? So what makes the difference then when you're saying it? Because I hear what you're saying. You're saying like, oh, I can go in. I could do a good show. I know the ropes. Right? No, you're doing good.
Say all the right things, act the right way.
But I haven't said anything in that setting. Like, outside of what you see here, the hostility and all that you're seeing.
You think this is hostility?
No, because you just said I'm hostile, man, and I'm fucking negative and all this, whatever you were saying.
Steve said that.
Well, I don't, you know what, like, it's like this. Today I'm cool, you know this fucking shit right here. Like, God damn.
Let me go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
take a piss.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Estevan.
Yes,
what
sir.
do you got to say about all this, partner?
I gotta say,
hey, you're supposed to be doing this shit too, man.
Yeah. You're leaving?
I gotta head out. I was supposed to leave right after mine.
It's getting hot up in here.
At 8 or 9. Yeah.
Oh, Blue Eyes. 9. What are you hearing?
I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is just, I'm hearing Lep Key.
I'm confused.
I'm not hearing anything that
you haven't heard before.
That I haven't heard before, and he's sober now. he's doing
Yeah, but this
work. To,
sobriety.
I'm talking Frank.
Go ahead.
No, I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him.
Thank you, man.
And even, a good friend of his passed away, and a lot of people use those.
3 people died in August. I mean, like, I'll just
But
share
a
about
good
one.
friend of his passed
Thank
away,
you.
and a lot of people use that as a reason to get loaded. Like
Yeah.
when they lost a loved one or someone that was close to them. So, that was like a hurdle for him to go through during this time that he's this time around.
But I didn't, like, when dude died, like, I was in the hospital, like, getting my heart. They were checking on my heart.
Yeah.
It was on a Friday. All right, drive safe, bro.
Yeah, my ears are.
All right, be good, man.
No,
I love you, homie.
I might head out.
I'll
You
talk
out?
to you. I'll talk-
Ladies and gentlemen, Estevan Oriol,
All right, dog.
the greatest photographer of all
Thanks, dog, for
time,
coming through.
came through, blessed us with his presence.
I got to.
Don't be afraid to answer the text.
So,
Don't be cheap.
Don't be cheap, Estevan. Don't be
Don't be
cheap.
scared.
The text was like a.
Don't worry about that. The text was small, and they're getting smaller. Don't trip.
It was a quote.
The quotes, I don't know what kind of quote you don't take nothing serious, bro. If you take shit serious, like if you do my inventory, you might fucking relapse.
Yeah, no way. Fuck that.
Okay, I know you won't. Be good. How's that leg doing?
It's getting better.
I know it's
Thanks, Lep. Thanks, Estevan.
Thank you, Estevan. We get better. We do get better.
So let me ask you this, Lep. I spent time with you in prison, and I spent a good amount of time with you, and we weren't loaded.
Right, we don't get
Right, okay.
high in that area, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, we would get a little high here and there, but
Like,
not on
yeah,
a regular. And we
twice
spent
a month.
and we spent a lot of time not loaded.
Right.
So I know Lepke. I feel like I'm someone who knows Lepke, who Lepke is. I also know Lepke a few times in recovery, where he was sober,
Right.
without the effect of alcohol and drugs, and on a spiritual path, I believe. And that guy was, that gentleman that I talked to and I engaged with was a person that wasn't real defensive.
Right.
Like, you wouldn't have to argue over him. And then he was able to share things with me. I'm able to share things with him and able to listen to each other.
Like have a
A
conversation.
real conversation.
Right.
And really hear what he's saying and him really hear what I'm saying. And even have those moments where Lefty's like, dude, you know what, man? That's exactly how I'm feeling. Or you know exactly. And we hit on conversations where we're really tuning in, whether it be about recovery, spirit, friendship, life. I've seen him really like tuck in his tail and handle his business.
My tail's tucked now.
But through this last couple ins and outs or attempts or different things, I feel like I deal with a guy that, for one, I don't know what to believe and what not to believe.
It's hard.
I don't. It's very difficult. I get this story, I get that story, I get this story, then I get that story, and they're all coming from one guy.
Right.
He forgets he tells me that, then he tells me. So then I feel like I don't know what to believe with Lepke. And then this real defensive, when I start speaking how I feel, this real defensive, almost like an ignorant. Okay, well, fuck it. I'm gonna, and
Oh, right now?
no, at times
Oh, at
when
times.
we're trying to talk, and some of it right
no,
now
it's,
too.
no, it's just right now.
And then I'm like, I see you go up, and then I see him with the, my son and being a father, and 2 days later it's throwing up the rebel sign. It only takes 10 motherfuckers to run the hood, and I'm like back and forth, and a lot of just different stuff. And I start feeling like, man, dude, I know Lepke on a certain page, and I'm waiting for that guy to show up. And what I feel like I've experienced a lot from you lately is a lot of like not the humility. Like I'm waiting for the humble Lep to show up. And I get nervous because I hear you got all the answers. You got
No,
a
I
grin
got
on
no
your
answers.
face, and and check this out.
I feel
I got
good
another
today.
trick I got another one figured out. Hey, listen
I
up.
feel good today.
I hear you, but you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna
This
make
is-
it. I'm gonna make it through the night, and I'm not gonna get loaded.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Right.
I deal with my recovery in an ideal an hour at a time
See what I
without the use of anything.
what I experienced. Wait, what I
Go
just
ahead.
experienced right now is Steve
Right,
Big Lux was trying to finally articulate how he feels, and he feels it sounds like frustration, but
Right.
but
Why does it sound like frustration?
hold on,
Is it a mirror reflection?
hold on.
Okay.
But in actuality, it seems like he's hurt.
Man, you know what? It hurts to come back on a run when you're 59 years old.
But then you're right. You're right.
How do you know I'm right? You're not 59 and you didn't come back off a run.
No, I can see it on your face.
Man, it's fucking man. There's no humility to come back into the rooms and go to a program and keep my mouth shut for 6 fucking hours a day. Think about that, bro.
Hold on a second.
And not give nobody advice.
Hold on.
I
Well,
mean,
you
that's what I'm
do.
doing.
You
I'm giving
do.
advice on this fucking show if you want
No,
it.
you text me shit all the time about girlfriends and what you're gonna do. I mean, you text me
Wait
shit.
a minute, back up.
You sent me.
Back up. No,
Yeah.
I never said anything on a text about a girlfriend.
Listen.
Come on, bro.
Right? You send, right, your selection of the reading, your daily readings,
When?
whatever that. But bro, I'm not gonna get into fucking.
Yeah, but in the past, like
No,
if I did that,
like in the
started
last
up.
2 weeks.
Oh, I sent you like 1 or 2 because I'm trying to like get back into the groove with that. But you ain't got to worry
So
about.
see?
You don't have to
So
worry
see?
about that no more.
So no,
Don't
listen,
trip.
bro. No. Now you're
I
hurt.
got you.
No,
No,
you
man.
don't. You don't got me.
I know I don't.
I was just trying to explain to you. Your lifelong friend
Right.
was trying to say something to you. You couldn't hear it because you won't allow yourself to actually feel
I'm
anything.
listening to everything and I feel a lot.
No,
More than you think.
Maybe more than I think.
Yeah, I know it's more than you think.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And before he could finish what he was saying, you shut him down.
No, I didn't shut nobody down.
You
bro.
did. You shut him down.
How did I shut you down?
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. But it's I still can't.
This is the best show you guys got in a long time, though.
No. See,
Yeah,
see
but
how
it's not
you
even
are?
about the best show, man.
You shut down your boy.
Yeah, because we're not going by numbers.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying, bro.
What does that mean? We're
I
not
don't
going by
know.
numbers.
I
I don't
don't
know what that means.
Numbers don't equal an equation.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, well, go ahead. Finish it. I'm gonna let you guys speak. Go ahead.
No, listen. Anyway, he was sharing how he felt,
Right.
and
I
before,
apologize for shutting you down. Apology accepted.
Yes, apology accepted.
Thank you. W is for who are you? A is for ask yourself. L is for learn to fucking listen. All right, let's get back on that shit, right? He knows what I'm talking about.
no, I just
Look, why does he look like that?
because
Because I'm trying to fucking. Man, bro.
that's the
It's
look.
difficult.
I feel like when you are
Just
really
put all these shows ahead of mine.
No, I
No.
feel like
Please.
No,
like I don't
you
even
have
want
to,
that.
like you
I
feel like you have
I
to
don't-
defend something.
No, I don't know. I feel
You
like I
constantly
don't
have to
even-
defend
like
yourself,
I
but
feel-
nobody's plugging
Hey,
at you.
hey, no, listen.
Just
Hey, I feel like, man, like let's start this motherfucker over, right?
Why?
No.
No, it's good.
You're
man.
on the defense though, Lep, and you don't
Yeah,
have
because,
to be.
because I'm on the
Because you're
defense.
hearing something you don't like.
No, because I know that I don't have anybody that's like believing in me right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
You do have somebody that's believing in you.
Where?
But right here in this room.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
see that?
But when
That's what
I can't tell you
The ego is
as
a
soon as
motherfucker.
it is, motherfucker.
It's
Because as soon as I start
Monumental
even
ego.
telling you something that you don't want to hear, you just go flip the script, fucking defense.
Look, none of this is scripted. It's like
I know it's not.
we're not coming on here like preparing ourselves. It's like I took something out to read. Like, put them fucking notes away. You don't need those. Like, fuck.
What do you
man.
got on the notes, bro?
No, man. It's like
What do you got on the
It's
notes
a
that you want to
recipe for
share?
it's a recipe for, a
disaster,
cinnamon roll.
It's a recipe for the new green juice that we ain't gonna drink.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fucked up, right? Like I fucked the green juice plug up, right?
no.
Like no, you didn't. Just get the fucking juicer and fucking do it, right? Like yeah, we.
Lep, you didn't really fuck up anything. You're here right now.
Yeah, I'm back from the dead for real.
Yeah, and you almost did that. And I
You had a
But-
compression fucking thing on your
but
chest.
for some fucking reason, man, it's like God doesn't want me up there right now, man. Isn't that like a blessing? Like, I'm starting to realize that.
Maybe you
because-
don't think it's a blessing, really.
No, I really do think.
Do
it
you?
is. I honestly
Maybe
do,
God's
man.
punishment is you have to continually be Big Lep and live this
some guy
fucking
told me, some guy goes, you know what our punishment is? What God will do, I go, speak for yourself. I told the dude, talk, speak for yourself. And he goes, well, for me, I'll have a shopping cart full of cans and I'll have some fucking aluminum around my head because the aliens are telling me what the fuck to do.
Right.
I'm like, fuck, bro. I go, my experience is I got a tweaker telling me a painting at Goodwill is worth money. And I'm like, he's like, I'm going to show you. I'll even get you high. I'm like, well, get me high first. And I'll go to you. I'll go with you to Goodwill.
Right.
And he goes, all right, we're going to do this right now. And I'll get high with him. I go, and the whole time I'll be bashing him like, there's nothing worth anything in Goodwill. And he's like, you're going to see. I want you to look at this painting. Like, do you know art? I go, yeah, I know art. But like, he's showing me this fucking crazy ass painting and he buys it for like $6.
Yeah.
And he takes it and he comes back with like 5 racks, man. $5,000. I'm like, what did you get that money? He's like, the painting was worth, I sold it to the pawn shop for like he had like 5. I'm
He
like,
sold it to the Hammer Museum.
my God. I'm like, I would never doubt a motherfucker again in the street. And that's where I base a lot of my shit on is people on the street, man.
Yeah.
You know, because if you're, you know, like there's some people that will just take you for what you got and leave you there, you know? Mm-hmm. And so what I think is we get to that like we get, my relapse puts me in a place where I have to use my instincts, you know, to survive, you know, because, you know, I know God isn't going to kill me, you know, like, but I'm not afraid. Like, I'm really not scared to do what I do, and that's go to where I need to get to, you know, as far as when I'm using drugs, you know, drugs puts me in places where I would never think I would be, you know. It's like, why am I like way over here now? Why am I at this point, you know, like.
You made it, and how about Coolio?
Huh? Well, you know, like I look at that, yeah, rest in peace, you know, like.
Yeah, Coolio.
That, so let me tell you what happened. So
Is that a little bit of a wake up?
No, not at all. It ain't a wake up for me. I'm going to tell you why. Because let me explain why. Yeah. It's more of, it's not a wake up. It's more like fuck, man. Because when I heard the news, I'm like, damn. Like,
And he was your age.
No, yeah. And then it's like his heart went out. So it's like my father died at 59 years old and his heart went out. Mm-hmm. So it's like.
So it's not a wake up at all.
Well, of course.
No.
Well, no, not for me. But it's like more like, it's more of a serious situation and me looking at that and being like, well, what do I do not to do that? Because, like, how do we judge what Coolio did? We don't know. Like, maybe it was his diet wrong. Did he?
Well, it could have been a million things, but he's a 59-year-old man that died of a heart attack.
Exactly.
I always feel like
And what we probably wasn't doing was doing what you were doing fucking 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago. You know what I'm saying?
I always feel like
No, I have 2 months under my belt.
3 months ago, 6 months ago.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you know, like.
He probably wasn't doing that.
How do you know?
I always feel like
Well, you know, we're going to be positive. Okay, well, he was living a clean life. He wasn't.
No,
doing
we're not saying that, but, you know, fucking fentanyl and motherfucking meth and fucking all that.
Right.
We don't know that he was doing it to the extent
All
that
right,
you
all
were
right, all
and
right.
you lived.
Right.
I'm just saying there's guys dying that have done a lot
Okay,
less.
the last time, like I had the fentanyl in front of me, it's like this is what I think kind of fucked me up too this time, is that I was hitting the fentanyl and the dude was hitting the same, maybe not the same amount because I'm not like trying to drop it on there like that. And I'm looking at this dude like, you know, that's a cold drop, man. We're like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, you know, he's hitting it. And then I'm hitting mine. And then it's like, I look over and dude is gone. Like I saw that this time. Like, and I'm not even like on Skid Row. It's like, I'm in a place where I actually seen some death on my last relapse.
yeah.
Like right there, man. It was like dude nodded out and we're trying to like get this dude up and he's up for a minute and then like, you know, I don't want to say like I feel bad saying like I'm not a babysitter, but I have to keep moving. When you're on the streets, you have to keep moving, you know, in a way to where you don't get caught up, you know. It's not like they're arresting a lot of people these days, Chumahan, because, you know, like it's like they're letting like it's like I come to LA, man, like I haven't been in LA in a while. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been out here. You guys are out here. You know, I've been like sheltered for the last few months.
Yeah.
You know, and I've been realizing a lot of things this time. You know, whether you not want to believe me or not, that's you know. But I feel.
I always feel like
I feel that this time I'm gonna make it, man. I'm gonna make it regardless of anybody's help.
I always
I
feel
don't
like
need anybody's help. You know, I'm doing it on my own.
I always
And
feel,
we kind of look at individuals sometimes like, well, how is this motherfucker doing it? You know, like he ain't getting it. I don't need anybody's help. I'm built like I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it the way I'm supposed to do it. I'm going to take my test to get my license like on Monday.
yeah.
I've been studying for that. You know, I need that. And I'm gonna get a vehicle soon, man. And I've got a little bit of money saved.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I need to get a car, so I'm focusing more on that, doing it like myself, not asking my son's mom to like help me with anything like she did on the last car. I'm trying to do everything like the way I'm supposed to, you know?
Independent.
Yeah, independent. Yeah, because with dependence comes, you know, if you're dependent for so long and you have people looking out for you, you come to a place in your life where you're like, you know, maybe you need to get shit on your own, Lepke. I tell myself this, like, maybe you need to do things on your own.
Right.
Maybe you need to be successful on your own. You don't need a bump or a help or somebody to like make you successful. I don't need to be successful.
Because that's like a kid.
I need to be successful in my own right as a man.
That's like a kid.
Yeah, what are you doing, bro? What the fuck, homie? Like we got enough fucking drama with him. Like we got him upset. We did this. I came here to get fucking upset and get put in check.
No. Listen.
Like this type of shit keeps me going. Keeps me alive when we're
Goddamn, Blue Eyes, we were just in the
You're
zone.
gonna fucking get fucking zapped out, bro. Like what the fuck? You want to get popped? Like we brought the key suit. I got the key suit in my back pocket. Don't fuck around, fucking Sean. The fuck, bro?
No, but going back to it, independent, not dependent.
We have to set goals today, man.
Yeah.
Everybody has a unique goal that they need to set in their program if you want advice.
Right.
The fuck, Sean?
But
You want the notes?
yeah, bring out the notes.
All right. Listen,
Bring out the notes.
because I never take notes in recovery. That's not something Lepke does. I listen. Like somebody told me, like
You goddamn
Yeah,
it. Let's hear the notes, G.
you want the notes?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They're the notes about relapse.
Break out.
Yeah.
Let's hear something.
I wrote that shit down.
All right.
Oh, Blue Eyes. We need a camera on your
When
face.
I start feeling like fucking Shauna for playing that music, I have to read the notes.
Let's hear the notes.
Fucking Esteban got me rattled. He's like, put those fucking notes away. We're doing freestyle shit. You see, I might not find the notes.
Yeah, well, maybe
lost the notes
we
already?
ate the notes.
Yeah, I fucking ate. I haven't ate in a minute. They're here somewhere.
You definitely look like your body's filling out.
Yeah.
Serious. You were skinny there for a minute. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, we over here in the jungle.
Whoa.
So I just saw
Hey,
Skinhead
Sean.
Rob. Hold up, I just saw Skinhead Rob.
Yeah.
My support system, man. Check out Big Paul.
Yes,
Fucking
sir.
Ryan, man. My ghostwriter, man. You get a shout out when I told you I was going to shout your dumb ass up. You know?
Yeah.
Fucking, I got idiots in my corner today.
Yeah.
That aren't being like not listening when I tell them to do something. They're like, nah, bro.
What happened to Schmitty? Is he around?
He's in another house. He's doing good. Matter of fact.
Is he?
Yeah, him and Bizarro, they're on track. They ain't falling for the drama. Like if I go there with some crack or some dope or something, they're not gonna fall for it. No, I'm playing. They blame me for that too. That's fucked up.
What do you mean they blame
Somebody told me, hey, you know what? Like you got Smitty getting high. Smitty's the one that drove up and said, look what I got. And I'm like, bro, like he goes, I paid like $100 for this. I'm like, and I was already fucking up. I'm like, listen, you don't have to pay for anything. You know, just drive me around while I make a few stops. And it'll pay for itself, right? Like, you don't need to be spending no more money, Smitty.
Right.
You got this nice car. And then what he did was Smitty tried to run me over.
No.
Fucking Smitty, like, I tried to grab, like he dropped me off. I was in a bad neighborhood too, man. I'm like, let me off here. Like I had him somewhere down in I don't even want to say. I had him like he was like, what are we doing down here? I go, I'm gonna get you some drugs free.
Right.
Like, don't trip. And
Right.
And he's like, all right. And then I went and then he was like tripping out, man, because meth ain't no joke. Right? And I'm like, listen, yeah, he was tripping because I was already to the point where I couldn't fuck with the meth.
Right.
Because it wasn't doing nothing for me.
Right.
So I'm like, and I made a decision like I'm not gonna fuck with this anymore because it's not fucking what it is, what it used to be.
Yeah.
So here, like I'm the research monkey coming back to let you know that the shit it didn't work.
Yeah.
And really, man, it was like I was just trying to stay on the methadone. Lucky knows. Lucky beyond.
I tried to make the decision
Didn't
to
I
stop
tell you?
doing the meth
But didn't I
thousands
tell
of
you?
times.
No,
I'd make the
it ain't
decision,
meth
and
no more.
2 more hours later, I'd be on meth again.
It's not meth, man. It's like no,
Whatever it was.
No, that shit was like after. Well,
I didn't make any.
it's called-
It
what's
made
called?
decisions for me.
What's it called? Psychosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
that is.
after that, you make a decision.
Yeah, I
Once
made
you go to-
hundreds of decisions after psychosis.
Well,
Next
I've
thing I
done-
know, I'm back in
well,
psychosis.
I'm just a spring. Hey, I'm just a spring chicken. I have never like looked out the peephole at night and saw the fucking SWAT team and the FBI.
You never saw that?
No, I saw it.
Oh, you did.
Listen, I saw it in the hotel. I'm looking out the window, and I'm there. I got the air conditioner off, shut the TV off. I'm sweating like a fucking dog, man.
And they're coming in.
Yeah, I'm just on the people. Like everything, it takes everything of my power to be on the people, right? And I'm on there like, and then it starts to get lighter and lighter and lighter, and then you just get so pissed off that you've been standing for 4 fucking hours in the same fucking spot,
Right.
And I crack. I'm like, I ain't afraid no more. They're gonna come get me. Fuck this.
Open the door.
Open the door. I said, a bus stop bench, a fucking bus. There's a trash can
Right.
and a tree. And you're imagining the whole fucking thing. I'm like, ain't that a bitch?
Yep.
Like, I could have laid down on the bed and took a shower and relaxed.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. That's what happens with meth.
Right.
That's interesting.
Right. All right.
Crazy. Go
Right.
ahead. Go ahead.
Relapse begins with a thought. The thought becomes an action. It becomes, for me, a lack of control. The balance becomes altered. My balance actually became altered. My balance of recovery, Chumahan, and everything that I believe in, the experiences of helping others and doing this actually happened to me. You know, the mental outcome turns physical. To do unhealthy things to my body by using drugs, not recognizing my lifestyle. My lifestyles turn almost reptilian in a sense. You know, I become like it's like you go into survival mode. And you go, and it doesn't have nothing to do with being high or anything. This process,
Yeah, keep on.
we don't need that shit, man. This process happens.
It's good.
This fucking process happens to individuals who constantly go through chronic relapses over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You become like, before you like, because there was one point where I was just drinking the methadone and I wasn't feeling nothing. I was just trying to stay out.
Read, Lepke, read.
Can you put that down a little bit? Thanks.
Good. It's good.
It's good. Yeah, we like it. Yeah. So to do unhealthy things to my body by using drugs, not recognizing the lifestyles, turn almost reptilian. We base this.
It's good, bro. Come on.
You
Drama.
It sounds good.
It like adds to the emotion.
Yeah, we base the system on, we go into survival mode. We choose dependence over independence,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
The value system lost in the mix. Each person believes in society we should incorporate a system of values so unique to each and one of us. Oh, I'm cool.
Come on.
No, I'm just saying we were talking about the value system. So today I hold a value system to my life. And you got some lame fucking music on, like fuck.
That's good.
Yeah, oh, you like that?
Why is it lame?
I don't know, man. Like,
It's emotional.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Just adding some depth to it.
Oh,
What
you
you're
like?
saying.
All right, cool. Yeah. Yeah, the value. I work a value system. And I feel that everybody, each and one of us, has a unique value system, right? Like Chumahan has a value system with 20 years. He's clean, right? He bases his life on, raising a daughter, which you're a responsible individual today, and I uphold that. Whether you believe it or not, I look up to you, bro. And you don't believe that, but I really do.
Listen,
When
I'll
I'm
tell you
sitting-
this.
when
I'll
I'm-
tell you this.
today-
I'll tell you this.
Yeah,
I'll tell you this. What I believe is that somewhere deep inside of you, you do. Okay, you do. Somewhere deep, deep inside.
Right.
But you got so much armor all the time, bro.
Man, I'm naked.
Listen. You don't have to tell me. Okay? Who am I? I don't know, man. I'm just an asshole with an opinion. But my experience of you, Lepke, is that you're very sensitive.
Yeah,
Hold on, don't get. See, you're defending yourself now.
no.
All right.
Go ahead, bro.
Listen.
All right.
What I think you're actually.
Monad.
See that?
That monad.
See that?
No, tell them what that is.
No. Listen.
Listen.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
I think who you are on the outside and who you've presented yourself to be for a very long time is not who you really are, and it's nothing that you really want. And I'm not saying that to doubt any of your credentials. I'm not saying that. I'm respecting your credentials. But I'm saying...
What are my credentials?
I'm not going to get into that.
Why not?
Because
we inflate the ego?
No. I'm just saying... I'm not disrespecting what you've built for yourself in terms of your credentials and identity, okay? Because you worked for that.
How about the last 60 days? What do we build on that?
Forget that.
Why? No, I'm not going to forget that.
Listen.
This was the hardest 60 days I've gotten to.
He's not talking about that right
I'm just
now.
trying
What
to...
are you talking in syllables?
Yeah,
No.
everything I say has a syllable. That's language. Now listen. You are inside a very sensitive, very emotional person.
Right now, of course I am. Because I'm taking my recovery serious before anything.
Who's been hurt?
Me.
Who's been deeply wounded?
Well, I mean, hey, you know what? Wounds are cool. They heal.
And you've been
Do we like to hear that today? Why, you're going to stay wounded all your fucking life? Kiss my ass. Ha ha ha. How you like that? I'm healing, bro. You look at, get out the way.
You're deeply, deeply, deeply wounded.
Okay.
And you
Look
are...
at Sean loves it.
Sean-
Play the music. Why you don't fucking play the music for him?
Listen, play the music.
Yeah, put the music on, bro.
Sean's deeply
Fucking
wounded
asshole.
too. This is why he laughs.
Yeah, I
'Cause
love it.
Sean is deeply wounded.
I know, man. We're all deeply wounded. But do we admit it? Who gets up on the mic and goes, I'm fucking wounded, pour some salt in my wound? That's the relapse.
Right, but you're committed to avoiding feeling.
Yeah? Why do you feel that way?
Because
I'm up here naked, bro. Come on, go ahead. I'll be quiet. Go ahead. I
you
want to know.
just showed me a knife, bro. And now you're telling me you're naked.
Well,
Listen.
hey, listen, there's a lot of shit going on, man. I use that knife to cut my apples, man. Come on, bro. I eat with that knife. Come on, you don't know the real reason. You see a fucking knife and you think it's for me to protect myself?
Stop it.
I fucking cut fruit with that knife because I eat apples. You don't need to pull apple out the back? You want to see an apple?
Keep your apples in your bag.
I fucking eat fruit today, man. I changed my whole deal.
Yeah, listen.
Be careful, man. I'm going to pass a lot of you motherfuckers up. Get ready.
Listen.
Come on.
And so as a result, you're avoiding feeling. And that's why
I'm not avoiding no feeling. I'm here tonight.
That's why the healing doesn't happen.
It is happening, whether you say it or not.
No, I'm saying up till now. Maybe it'll change. I'm not saying
No. Maybe I'll change. Well, thanks for that advice. Maybe I'll change.
No,
that's
maybe
great.
maybe
That's the right things we want to tell the listener that has a family member suffering that maybe a chronic relapser will change. And I got a homeboy over here like, yeah.
But the noise you make,
Like, I'm zero tolerance,
the noise you make is trying to stop.
On drugs.
No, the noise you make is your attempt to stop the words from landing inside of you.
Chumahan, yeah, I'm listening, bro.
And it's the same thing you've been doing for, how old are you now?
I don't know, bro.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, I told you how old I was.
Yeah, 59?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been probably doing this for about 50 years?
No, I didn't start using when I was 10.
No, I'm talking about protecting yourself from letting the truth.
Yeah. When I was
land.
10 years old, I was a young kid and I was fucking getting high and not protecting myself. What are you saying, bro?
I'm saying that you've been
You're
putting.
talking about some contradictions.
I'm saying that all the noise, all the distractions.
I'm alive today when I should be dead. How about you? You too, right?
All the noise, all
I
the.
ain't making no fucking noise like you disrespecting me.
How is that disrespectful?
Like, noise? Oh, what noise? Come on, let's be real, Chumahan.
I am.
No, you ain't.
I really am.
No, you really ain't, bro.
I really am.
So get to the point.
Trying to.
Okay.
Just let the words come in. You know why? Because I do love you.
Yeah.
I love the little boy that's inside of you.
Oh, wow.
And I can see that makes you uncomfortable. Because I know that little boy was abandoned.
Speak for yourself, bro. Use I statements.
No.
Okay, come on.
I'm not going to. Maybe game peeps game.
Why? Abandoned from where? I had a loving mother, man, that raised me, man.
You said it right there.
And I had a good grandmother. I have good family, man. I'm the one that ventured into doing what I wanted to do because it was my decision. I base my life on my decisions, not on what you're fucking talking about. I base everything on my decisions that I make today as a fucking man. If you got a problem with that's on you, bro.
I don't know.
I don't have no problems with that either. Shit.
I'm just saying, abandoned.
You got a degree in criminology.
Do I?
Yeah, you don't have a degree in therapy, do you? So you can't give me therapy on this show, bro, because I'm not gonna listen.
Is this therapy?
No, you talking to me like you have answers and you're like you know everything about abandonment and all this shit. You have an experience in being abandoned. Speak for yourself.
No. Is this therapy?
I'm asking you.
Is this therapy?
No. Not for me.
Right.
You come in, you got music. It's like a joke, you know. I came in here to share my relapse, and it's like to me it went sideways a little bit.
Why?
You know, because you're like all in the past. Well, we know Lepke to be a motherfucker that's just fucking shit up, and how about we know Lepke to be someone that got down here today responsibly to share a message with the people that might be going through something. Yeah, you know what? You're living in a bad time. If you're listening to this podcast, you know, venture out into the street, man. See what society has, what's going on right now. You know, I haven't seen it like it is, you know.
But part of the show, though, Lepke, isn't for you to come down and have to preach a message to anybody.
No, I'm not preaching no message to anybody.
Okay, but it maybe the whole show isn't about
why is it we want to know what happened on the last relapse?
No, we just want to keep it real.
All right, well, what's not real about what I'm saying, Lucky?
It doesn't all have to be that I came down here because I want to give a positive message.
No, I didn't come here for a positive message. I came here to give you a negative message about what I just went through. You know, and it was hard for me to get back. You know, and
and that's valid.
like nobody in this circle could speak.
That's valid. You keep on talking about it. That's fine.
No.
We've let you talk about how hard it was and what you're doing today. Nobody's telling you that you're wrong,
bro. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm wrong or I'm right, bro. I'm saying I made it back.
Absolutely.
By crawling.
I even told you you're doing good, and you shot that down and go, I ain't doing good. I ain't doing good.
I ain't shooting nothing down, bro. It's just that right now I'm doing something totally different, and I'm not relying on anybody, and it's already doors. Like I see doors opening that I'm not like I'm like telling people, listen, man, I'm good where I'm at. You know, I'm not trying to.
Right.
You know, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end.
We talked about this though. I don't understand why you feel like we're skipping over something. And because there's some music, all of a sudden it's a joke?
Like, I'm trying to
Nobody's
read
making
something.
a joke or anything.
Sean, I'm trying to read something and you're putting like this fucking lame ass. Well, maybe it's not lame. I mean, I should keep an open mind.
I don't think it was lame. It was adding some emotion to it, maybe.
You don't need to add any emotion to what I'm reading. There's enough emotion applied to what I'm going to read to you without that music, man.
But it's also an art.
It's an art. Okay, thanks. Now you missed the whole fucking I've noticed when I'm here, anytime I try to read something, it's like I get I look at body like I'm a keen observer.
Are you?
Yes, and I watch a little, you know, like I can't say with you. You're very calm. But you know, my boy.
But I'm always moving.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You're always moving.
I'm always moving, dog. Come on now. Yeah. Okay. I got from too much of that motherfucking meth. Yeah. I still got twitching. Still moving? Jessica tells me you didn't have that shit fucking 20 years ago. Now all of a sudden you're fucking twitching every 2
weeks. Yeah, they say it takes, after the relapse, if you really got hard and crazy on that meth, it takes like 9 months before you feel normal again.
I got fucking years and I still don't feel normal.
Yeah, they say that
I've never felt normal.
But do we go on what they say or do we go on what we tend to
I'm talking about what I feel. I'm talking about my experience.
I'm just saying that
I just had congested heart failure and my heart feels 100%.
Yeah.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is I read this book completely on meth, academic book, in preparation for that other show. We kind of only touched about it a little bit, but they definitely said that in your synapses in your mind where the uptakes are, meth, prolonged, intense meth use can be permanent damage.
That's bad. And you're going to be fucked up after that shit.
I can't stand still.
This is a secret.
And this is
We're not plugging the water.
And also, I was going to say
Essentia.
on the
It's good
fentanyl, I was
for you.
preparing for that
Essentia.
show on the fentanyl.
On an empty stomach.
What I was reading was that what causes the respiratory failure was that the fentanyl suppresses a part in your mind that picks up on the carbon dioxide. So you don't notice that you're getting less and less oxygen. You normally have a reflex where if you're not getting enough oxygen, then your body picks up. You don't even have to think about it. But the fentanyl suppresses that. And so you wind up,
Slumped.
yep,
Slumped.
that killed Prince.
Slumped.
Fentanyl killed Prince.
Michael Jackson, too,
What do
right?
we say?
Probable.
Is it like
Musical geniuses dying.
Like, do we go to like conspiracy theories?
No,
not at all.
Not at all.
No, it's because in America,
The only conspiracy we got is conspiracy against ourselves.
listen, yeah, of course, but in America, remember this: in America, right?
Yeah.
In our like what last I checked, last I checked, the homeless population keeps growing, right? And half those people are. I don't want to like be negative, but they're on
drugs.
no, but they're not on fentanyl because you need money for fentanyl.
And fentanyl, you don't do anything but nod out and lay around. People that are on meth are building these fucking homes. And doing
Yeah. They're
Like,
on,
get that shit clear, you guys.
Yeah,
Right.
Get that shit clear because the methamphetamine right now is at the price for that is like remember how they were
But look, even
Right.
there was plenty of homeless people 20 years ago.
no, not like now.
No, but I'm saying there were homeless people in the world.
Right.
They might be homeless and stuck out there, but they really didn't want to be homeless.
Right.
Now you have people that it's the meth that makes you think that living in a shack outside
It's cool.
is cool. That's a thing of meth, you guys, and
Yeah.
it's mixed with mental health.
Right.
Then when you put meth on top, but it's this meth thing that's got people thinking, because I've been on meth, where you start to think things that aren't normal are okay.
But wait a minute, has the meth got you homeless before in the street in a tent? Never.
It would have, but no.
would've.
But what it had me doing is doing all sorts of construction that I thought
Yeah.
was normal
In the pad.
in the pad.
Right.
And if I wouldn't have had a pad, I would have been doing that.
Yeah,
so I've done all this shit that is
Right.
not normal. When I looked at it
This is
sober, I was like,
Right.
dude, what the fuck is
Hey,
that?
no, listen.
But when I was doing it, I thought it was totally fucking legit.
What was-
I cemented fucking my windows shut.
Yeah.
Right? Then I fucking stapled with a heavy power staple the fucking moving U-Call blankets to it. Still saw light coming through. Fucking put up fucking plywood. Still saw light coming. I had like 6 layers of shit because I thought somebody was peeking through the windows.
But listen,
watching me molest
and then-
myself.
Right. But what was the end result? He lost the whole fucking pad.
Right.
Yeah. So
But-
he was homeless.
But when I went back to go clean up the
Right.
fucking
Right,
pad after I
right,
come out of treatment,
right.
You're like,
I'm
what
looking
the
at shit. I'm
fuck
like,
did I do?
dude, how could I have done this? How could I have not stopped 6 layers in?
Right.
Like me stapling fucking a U-Haul blanket around my windows.
Right.
That's enough. Then I had to go with like 4-inch drywall screws and put drywall in. There was no light coming through, but I could swear I see little specks of light, and that's people looking in.
Right.
Then I go back with plywood. Man, I put like fucking 4 layers into the. I destroyed the fucking house, and then I had to fix it all up, the apartment, so that I could move out. I had to
Right.
leave it fixed. I spent thousands of dollars. I dug holes through the ceiling and through the sides because there was cameras in there. There was cameras all through my house. The outlets were cameras. The light fixtures were cameras. I had to remove them all because they were filming me. Think about that. So this is that type of that's me in a
Turn
fucking
that
enclosed
fucking music.
environment on shit.
Right.
What if I didn't have a bed? I'd start building all sorts of crazy shit, and that would be okay with me. I think that, and that's what's happening on meth. Somebody just built a fucking outdoor fucking plywood fucking house, and everybody looked and they're like, fuck it, we don't even need to go get houses. We can build our own right here with blankets and tents and plywood. That's meth, you guys, mixed up with mental health.
So Sean, the setup.
mixture.
So he's talking, right? But does the camera go to him when he talks?
Yeah.
Wow, you got it hooked up good.
And it goes to you when you talk.
Wow.
My light goes off, your light goes on.
So
Look, you got happy now.
This is an upgrade.
I
ain't happy.
You got happy when
he
you found out.
did. That's smile.
Yeah.
No,
you know what
I
happened
don't
when
want
I
the camera
told
on
him?
me.
He goes, "I'm here," and it's like maybe 10 minutes before 8, right?
Yeah.
Texts me. I'll show you the text.
Yeah, no.
I go.
Read it.
I go. I'm gonna need until 8:10.
No, 8:15.
No, I said 8:10.
I got it on the text.
Yeah,
8:15.
you can look at it.
All right.
Bet you said it's 8:10.
I shut the phone off.
I'll show you the text.
No, you
I have
said
it here.
the first one was 8:15.
No, none of them were 8:15.
Are you serious?
Yep. I've got all of them. 8:10. 8:10.
Uh-huh.
Everything says 8:10. And he goes, "I'm turning around."
No, I didn't say I'm turning around.
No? Okay, because
I'm
I'll show
turning
you that.
into the alley.
Okay. What does that say? Does that say I'm turning around?
You know I got the G right parked around the corner.
I'm turning around, right? I'm turning around. I go, bro, it's 10 minutes.
I wasn't making
Is that a big deal?
I didn't make a big deal. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Read everything.
All right. Okay.
Since you're on your fucking phone.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Motherfucker.
now he's happy because the cameras are working.
Nah, man.
Yeah. Look at it. He got a suntan
Sometimes.
filled up. Look at that. Got the haircut.
Man.
Got the cayena.
That's what you
got
said.
nicer watch.
Make
than
sure
me.
you shave.
I don't have no jewelry.
Huh?
Look, you got nicer stuff than me.
Yeah, I went and got out of the fucking pawn shop.
See?
Yeah. I got an
Big Lep
installment.
dog.
I got an installment on one of my projects. Thank the Lord.
Listen, Lep, I love you, man, and I'm glad that you're doing good, and I am proud of you,
You
Lep.
know what?
And I
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah, you
hey,
know-
man, you had me fucking, you had everybody up here tripping.
No, but listen, if you're following me, you know when I'm loaded and you know when I ain't loaded, and everybody knew I was loaded. It ain't a fucking
No,
a
it
fucking
wasn't
rocket.
about that.
It ain't
Everybody
a rocket.
knew you were loaded, yes.
Right.
That's not what this is about. Motherfuckers were scared whether you were going to make it or not.
Well, thank you for the listener. Maybe I'll come back and
Of course you're going to come back. You're part
I
of
just
this
try
show.
to break through to you, man.
What are you
I
gonna
honest to
break
God,
through?
I
Yeah,
just
you're
try.
ready to
I
fight
ju-
the fucking guy.
Sure.
Why you going to disrespect
Schumahan's
me?
my new therapist.
I just try to break through to you, bro.
Why you disrespect me, man? The fuck?
Show me a knife.
Hey, bro.
What, you gonna
Sean,
beat up my
Sean,
Pull the knife
Let me
out.
just go down low. I want to say something serious. This one, hey, just seriously, if you're listening, man, I'm the man. I think it's. I don't want to give myself credit because every time I give myself credit, I fuck around and I'm like, I got this, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't give myself credit, but I do want the individuals to know. You know, I'm still doing what I'm doing. I could help. I'm out here, and if I'm going to leave you anybody with anything, I'm going to leave you with this. If you're struggling, right? I've always said this, even when I was fucked up, man. Like somebody once told me, they said, you know, I know you to be a good person even when you were a bad guy. I don't really see you being
Absolutely.
a bad guy.
Yep.
I knew even when you were a bad guy, you had a good fucking heart.
Of course, man.
Right.
Like
That's what
somebody-
I was talking about.
Right. Somebody righteously said that to me, and I was like, wow, you know, like I don't look at it like that. Like I'm not a fucking good guy.
You're always ready to help people, Lepke, and all I want to say is that I really want you to help yourself.
I'm definitely helping myself.
Okay.
I really am.
Because I know you're down to people. Listen, you're listening right now. You're fighting an addiction. You're struggling. You're in a bad place.
Right.
DM Lepke.
Yeah.
Okay?
OG Lepke.
He's going to answer you. He's
Yeah.
going to give you
Hollywood
the best he
Moses.
can. That's it.
Hollywood Moses.
I'm saying,
Hollywood Moses.
Part of
Lucky,
the recipe.
Lucky
That's
is
it.
saying, in the midst of all that help for everyone else,
Help yourself.
I just want you to be helping yourself
Hey, man. Thank you.
as well. Okay.
I
That's
love
all.
you, bro.
I love you too. Lep.
I just
That's
want
why
to
you're
say,
here.
I love you, Big Lep, but I want you to get time together so that the real you can come out.
Yes.
That's what I'm really saying.
This ain't the real me.
Man, see?
Like, I mean, I'm here. But,
Lepke, go ahead. Give me your Instagram.
do you guys, don't you post it on the bottom? when
Yeah,
I
but
talk?
go ahead
Yeah,
and
yeah.
give it to him.
I'm
Yeah.
OG
Some people
Lepke.
can't read.
I'm OG Lepke, Instagram, OG LEPKE.
Yeah.
But don't do like a lot of these dudes. They just get up on there and say, direct message me. And if you have somebody struggling and they need a detox, you know what? Call me.
Yep.
Or just give me a message, you know, and I answer every message, man. I'm on that, you know, every message I get like over 10, 20 a day, you know. It's like people are on, and I'm still answering those messages.
He's going to answer them.
I answer.
Thank you, Lepke.
Thank you.
Oh, Vonderboom LLP, we wear braids to court. Let the tomahawks fly. The best legal representation that money can buy.
Thank you, man. Sean?
Sean at movemental.media for all your podcasting needs. And don't forget to hit us up at hardluckshow.com. And
What music do you listen to, Big Lep, when you work out? When you work out,
I'm doing a little bit of that Kodak Black, some of the old school Elton John.
when you work out.
Yeah, I do. You know, a lot of
Old school Elton John.
Kendrick Lamar and
Yeah.
Kodak Black got me through the detox on those videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, those, Silent Hill and, a few of those.
Because we did a series
Right.
with Attorney Rosenberg where we went and talked about our top 5 working out,
Workout
lift that
songs.
weight.
Three.
Right, top 3. And you can go and listen to it free. Gumroad.
Gumroad.
It's a
Wow.
fucking phenomenal show. We'll be giving
It's
you
free.
some clips.
it's free.
So wait a minute. So what you're doing is you're actually putting the music that each individual likes when they work out?
Yeah.
I'd like to put one up.
Yeah,
All right,
well,
we'll
we're
do
going to
another
have you
one.
come in and do one.
All right.
So if you want the free episode, it's at hls.gumroad.com.
Man, I don't know nothing about all that. But I'll learn.
www.supermaxhardware.com and Vibes Cookies. Shout out to Big Burner. Shout out to Estevan Oreo, Soul Assassins. Big shout out to Lep. Big shout out to Enzo's Pizzeria. Thank you for coming in, brother. And you guys, message Big Lep if you need anything. We're out of here.
Yeah, anything.
Peace.
They're gonna be like, Dogface. I need some money, homie. Can you meet me
Dogface.
at the fucking? He's full of shit. Full of Lucky. Shit, motherfucker. I drove you to fucking LA. Yeah, go ahead. Bro, no. Dick in the cup. I'm like, shit, it's like Twilight Zone. I might go in and might not come out, so you know. Hey, I'm like a magician. Blah, man, let me go.